So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're already underway here in our first match of the trifecta today here at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club between SARISSA BHANSALI and Ghantoot. Ghantoot, of course, in the white, and coming off the line out there was Nasser Shamsi. The backhand comes in by Kian, but he goes over the top of that or got hooked out of it. It's going to be Yusuf, tries to pick it up, but he gets hooked out and picked up now by Golan. He unfortunately goes over the top of that one now and left for Juju Columbus. Columbus going goalward bound, goalward bound, goalward bound. It looks like he's going to just tickle that one all the way through. 1 goal it is here now to Ghantoot. Opening up the score was Juju Columbus. Taking the score now 1 to 1.5. SARISSA, of course, being a 4-goal team in this 6-goal tournament against the 6 goals of Ghantoot. We'll come to the introduction of the teams for our viewers on Polo Line momentarily. 2 teams lining up once more, and we have Timban bowls it into play. Out it comes, which side to come out? Working hard onto that one there is Nasser Shamsi. He gets hooked off out of it. Yasan is in, working hard on it as well. Yes, Yan was, but it is going to be Nasser Shamsi. Nasser comes away with the play here now. Juju just giving a little bit of protection there from Golan. Starts to move forward here now. Fizzes this one up the field, up over the top it goes for Yusuf. Yusuf looking to come onto this one here in front of Kian, does so under the neck. He comes with that one, and he stick and balls that one beautifully under the neck. Making it 2 goals it is now to Ghantoot. 1.5 to SARISSA. With less than a minute played. Oh, Timban's having a little bit of a joyful pony to be riding out there. Pony's starting to feel well. Almost feeling a little spring-like here now. It was cool this morning. About 14 degrees, and now about 25, 26 degrees. Another glorious afternoon here in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. And the ball back into play once more. Kian comes away with this one here in front of Yusuf, looking for something, but the whistle remains silent as Kian comes. Tries to get towards the other side there. Oh, Juju, but he plays it onto his stick side. He plays the backhand, intercepted by Yusuf. Couldn't get onto it. Norka Golan. And Rishi comes in, trying to get this one up underneath the neck here. Goes time, gets a second go at that one there and sends this one goalward bound, but it looks like it's going to go wide. But he's just putting the pressure on Juju because he didn't quite go over the back line. Columbus makes a turn. Columbus sends a good driving shot out towards the sideline here now for Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf deals off it, leaves it for Ali Almeri, passing it up to Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf takes it forward. Gets up past his marker there in the form of Kian. Yusuf on the move, reaches out a long way here now, looking to put another one, goes for the half-pipe belly shot and puts it away towards the goal. Towards the goal it goes. And it looks like he's managed to get that one away as well. That's 3 goals it is now to Ghantoot. 1.5 to SARISSA. So 2 teams back to the middle of the field is once more. Bam, bowls that ball in. Looking for that one there is Yusuf. But it is going to be Kian to come away with this one here, waiting for teammates to get up forward. Being marked by Yusuf. Sends a beautiful lofted drive up the front door there, trying to find that one there for Rishi. But it's well covered once more by Juju. Backhand, out of the tail it comes for Nasser. Takes the man, goes onto his near side, back onto his stick side. Here goes Nasser Al-Shamsi. Good driving shot there by Shamsi, but he might have shown a little bit too much of that one there to Kian. Kian just takes the ball forward and takes the backhand out there for Golan to swoop onto here now. Golan coming up forward. Ali Almeri in contention. He's up on through onto his near side. Looks to straighten this one up and try to get a little bit of space for himself, so therefore he can come in inside of Ali, but Ali gets a good backhand off, which is picked up, well read by Columbus. Columbus, having played with these guys an awful lot, knows them from many years in the past, and it is going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser, good driving shot there by Nasser Al-Shamsi, sends it up, looking for Yusuf. Yusuf looking after Kian and goes back onto this one here now. Once again, it's Yusuf bin Dismal going goalward bound. Yusuf just checks up the pony, looking to straighten this one up to in front of goal. Lovely approach shot there by Yusuf bin Dismal, and he just has to tap it one more time, and through the goal it is. An absolute rout here this afternoon by Ghantoot over SARISSA BHANSALI. 4 goals it is. Ghantoot 1.5. And it looks like we are going to have a free change here now. So for those of the viewers on Polo Line, we can just go with a quick introduction of the players and the teams. So first of all, we'll go with SARISSA. SARISSA BHANSALI. And playing at number 1 for SARISSA BHANSALI is Yesian Chanel on -1. Rishi BHANSALI on 0 goals at number 2. Kian Hall at number 3 on 3 goals. And Alejandro Golin on 2 goals, playing number 4. And they'll quickly swip over to Ghantoot. Bit of a change up of the lineup this time now. Playing at number 1 is Yusuf bin Dismal on 1 goal. So 1 goals as well is Ali Almiri. Substituting here for Saad Al Khouri. At number 3, it is Nasser Al Shamsi. And at the back door, the well-seasoned Oscar Colombres on 3 goals. So 2 teams back out in the field here to get chucker number 1 underway once more. As Tim Bowen lines up 2 teams up here now, bowls that ball into play, out the line, out it comes. Ali Amiri tries to get onto that one, couldn't quite pick it up, but it's now picked up by Nasser Al Shamsi. Nasser checks up, tries to come back inside, leaves it for Juju. Hook comes in there by Golan, beats his man, those Colombres. Colombres drives it up forward here now, trying to get that one up for Almiri. But it's picked up and backed off out and picked up once again by Colombres. Colombres feeds this forward once more, putting the pressure on this SARISSA goal all the time. And the backhand, nice backhand there by Kian, sends it out for Alejandro. Ali looking to see where his teammates are. Backhand comes in there by Ali Almiri. Leaving Kian to start to mount an attack and decides to say, let's open this up and start moving this around the field a little bit more and get this up here to Yesian. Yesian Chanel on the play here now. Here's the call for the big one to pass that beautiful shot there by Yesian, passing out to Rishi. Good teamwork there between this team in orange of SARISSA BHANSALI. It's Rishi going forward. And another beautiful shot there by Rishi, and through the goals it is, opening up the account here for SARISSA. 2.5 it is to SARISSA. 4 goals to Ghantoot. Need to start making a lot more use when they have the opportunity to do so of these 2 guys up the front. Rishi very solid indeed. And very dependable. A nice passing play there between Kian, passing it up there for Yesian. Yesian driving that, connecting with that one really well and passing to Rishi to finish it off. And so back into the line out it is. Coming up with it here now comes Yesian, gets hooked off out of it. It's going to be Nasser, tries to come into that play, but it's taken away now by Golan. Golan, unfortunately, couldn't quite control that one there, but it is going to be Yusuf, comes away with it, gets called off it, leaves it now for Juju and goes up forward. Takes the man in the form of Rishi on his near side here, looking to take it forward on the near side, but couldn't quite do so. Ali Golan makes the turning play here now, and there goes the first tutor. Golan comes back in. Here's the call, does so, sends it out there for Rishi. Rishi on the move here now, can't come onto that play because it's got Colombres. Already established on it, takes the man, makes the turn. Looks to come back inside, pinches his pocket beautifully there as Rishi, but couldn't quite control enough, and underneath the neck for Juju Colombres out towards the board, sending Golan back to make another attack, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the backhand he was looking for. Goes forward, now the backhand comes in by Kian, and there goes the first hooter, ladies and gentlemen, and that there will end. Sorry, the second hooter, that there will end. Chucker number 1 in our first match of our 3 matches here this afternoon at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. With the score being 2.5 it is to SARISSA. 4 goals to Ghantoot. And for those watching on Polo Line, we'll now go to a few messages and adverts. And we'll be back with you shortly. So welcome back to our viewers on Polo Line as we look to get chucker number 2 of this 4-chucker match underway. Two teams going back out on the field. Ghantoot 4, 2.5. It is to SARISSA BHANSALI. Wearing Rishi's colours. Very vibrant orange out here this afternoon. Our umpires, of course, out on the field are Tim Bowen and Jason Dixon, with Santi Torgata as the third man. So the ball bowled in there from the inside out from Tim Bowen. Bit of a melee in there. Golan hooking and looking for it, but it pops out here now for Kian. Kian up on the move here now. Juju going back at pace there with him. Kian making a run towards the goal. Kian just gets his head down, keeps coming forward, but the angle's cut out there by Juju. But I think there's enough momentum, and that there is. So we are up into a game here now, ladies and gentlemen. That takes it to 3.5 goals to 4 with a good run here by Kian out the line out. Juju cutting him down though by taking the inner line, but just a little bit too little too late. The momentum carried the ball through the goals for a good score there by Kian Hall. So quickly lining up once more. The ball back into play it is. The front line out looking for this one here now is Rishi. Rishi gets hooked off out of it. It's flicked away there now by Nasser. He just loses sight of that one slightly, but back onto the play once again as Rishi's pushing, shoving, making him work hard for this one here now. Good, in comes the hook there from Golan. Collects the play here now. Does Golan on the near side. Comes Colombres. Just checks up. Pushes that one forward. Probably showing a little bit too. No, it looks like Juju just kept off out of that one there, so he didn't make the foul, and he just passes this one up beautifully there to Kian. Kian goes a driving, centering shot, but it looks like it's well covered by Nasser al-Shamsi. Shamsi could have played the backhand, but opted no good and take this one round here. Takes it round. Kian takes it up towards the big man in the SARISSA team, Kian Hall. In comes Golan. Golan comes with a steal, but it's pounced on quickly there by Colombres. Colombres drives this one up the side of the field here for a lovely near side play by Yusuf bin Disral. He's on the run here, but he gets a little bit too much angle onto that one there and puts it towards the middle of the field for Rishi. Instead of playing the backhand back into the traffic. Well played there by Rishi, keeping this ball alive and running around the field. Didn't quite get the angle he was looking for on that one, and a little bit too acute it was, allowing Yusuf bin Disral back onto it here once more. Kian in there shouting him, picks the ball up off the bounce, does Yusuf, and takes it deep down in towards the corner. Rishi kind of put the pressure on him, makes the open cut backhand, but it just comes off the pony. And it goes out of play. Nice play there by Yusuf, but just pushed himself down into the corner. And his open backhand, right play, but unfortunately he came off a pony, and Golan brings this one in here now and drills that one up the field, but the first onto it is going to be Colombres. Colombres checks up, takes a turn. You see Yusuf in there trying to look after Kian. Goes forward now, weighted past. No, comes off the stick of Kian, but he gets another bite of the cherry here once again. Does Colombres. This time goes with a long driving shot. Goalward bound it is, but it's a little bit out towards the right. In comes the backhand there of Ali Almeri, looking for that tail shot, but couldn't quite get the angle he was looking for. A little bit too straight, and out over the back line it goes. So once more, the ball's placed down on the back line here now for SARISSA. Drives this one up forward. Does Kian. Waiting for him there was Yusuf, making him make the play. Nice forward play there for Golan to come on to here. Goes to the one-time play, lets the ball settle and drives it up now there for Rishi. Rishi there with Colombres. Rishi and Colombres. Colombres gets the better of the ride off, but it's going to be Nasser al-Shamsi comes in and tidies up once more, playing like a true pro here. Checks up, flicks that one away there from Yeshian. Yeshian tries to make the play on the ball, but unfortunately couldn't connect with it. It's going to be Nasser just taking this one forward. He knows he's got Golan behind, so he's going to have to get a move on here. Goes with that full swing and says a lovely lofted drive up the front door here for Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf looking to straighten this one up, but going back with him there is Rishi. Rishi looking to close the gap and does so beautifully and puts that good pressure on, but coming up to it first is going to be Kian. Kian sends this one, saving the day, out towards the corner, away from the danger zone. For him to come back onto his own play. Unable to get onto that one was Ali Almeri, but it is Kian onto the play here now. Kian looking to pull this one away here now from Yusuf. He has Ali in behind, but opts to go by himself on this one here now. Does Kian Hall. Fortunately, gets pushed off out of that play, and the ball comes out in towards the middle of the field here this time for Galan. Comes with a one-time play. It's what you want to see and get the use. Oh, Rishi. Rishi picks this up beautifully under the neck here now. Colombres thinking the miss was coming, but it wasn't going to be coming whatsoever. He makes a tapping play here now. Comes onto the near side. Does Rishi protect it? Pony just helping him out as well. Looks for that tail shot, belly shot, but oh no, it comes off a foot. Now wide it goes. And we hear a strong blast of the whistle from the umpires, and we do get a free change here. For those who are watching the Gold Cup Series, there are no more free changes. We saw two spectacular games in the quarterfinals yesterday, with Habtoor over Bangash running out the winners. They had to work hard for it, though. As expected, Bangash really did push them hard. And we'll just quickly go back to the team lineups here now for those viewers on Polo. And here we are on the number 2 field here at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, SARISSA BHANSALI. Yessian Chanel playing at number 1 on -1. At 2, Rishi BHANSALI. On 0. On 3 goals at number 3 is Kian Hall. And it is Alejandro Golin on 2 goals at 4. And for Ghantoot, Yusuf bin Dismal, goal scoring machine out here this afternoon. Scored a lot of good goals. Number 2 is going to be Ali Almeri. At number 3 is Nasser Al-Shamsi. And at 4, the familiar face of Oscar Juju Colombres. So you probably saw 2 really good games up there at Habtoor. The score certainly didn't reflect the pressure that Bangash were putting on to Habtoor, who ran out a very convincing win according to the scoreboard, but they really had to work for it hard. But they came back with a lot of hard work in the last 2 chukkers and really spread Bangash hard. To begin with, they're playing Bangash's game. And in the second half, they end up moving the ball and using it and letting the ball do the work to great success. So Bangash were unable to come in and make the spoiling plays that they would have liked to have done. And the second game between the UAE and the Wolves was an absolute nail-biter, a completely brutal game. The guys so competitive out there. The boxing gloves were off there for sure. And with UAE running out the winners, 7-6. Literally on the death knell with a penalty by Tommy Beresford. So back here now to Ghantoot, and it is going to be Colombres brings it in the white shirts for Ghantoot, for Nasser Al-Shamsi. Just settles down onto this one here, does Nasser. Nasser looks at his teammate Sarge, usually wondering what he's doing with it, and nearly came back to try and give him a hand, but it's Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf up onto this here now. He checks up in turn. Checks it inside there of BHANSALI. Comes onto his near side. It's a bit of an interesting play, but he looks to make the cut backhand, but couldn't quite do so. So a good run there by Yusuf. Not quite as fluid as he would have liked, having to chop from one side to the other, and unfortunately resulting in the ball going wide. So it'll be Golan to bring it in here now for SARISSA. Pushes this out for Yessian. Good shot there by Chanel. Chanel being ridden off by Nasser. Backhand comes in by Juju. A little bit helped along its way by Yusuf, but in comes Golan. Sends it out once again, trying to get this one up for Yessian, but it's well collected and well read there by Juju Colombres. Puts this out in towards the middle of the field, and it's going to be Kian Horn to get onto this one first. Kian coming forward, checks up. Here's the call there from Golan. Sends this ball up, but it's going to be Colombres. Half intercepts it and then plays a good backhand. A very strong play there by Nasser, but it's going to be picked up here by Nasser Al-Shamsi. Tried to get hold of that one and clouted Kian for his wares, and it's Golan picks it up. He loses sight of that one there, but Kian's in there to tidy it up once more. Kian coming forward, but the backhand comes in by Nasser Al-Shamsi, sending Ali back. Ali Golan and Ali Almeri. Goes with the driving shot in towards the goal. A beautiful approach shot there, and a goal scored there by Ali Golan. Taking the score now. 4.5 it is to SARISSA into the lead. Riding a little mare called Dos Lunas. So it looks like SARISSA BHANSALI have finally woken up. Got their nose out into the lead. Certainly looks to be a little bit sedentary during the first chukker, but we're underway here now. Trying to get onto that one is Colombres, looking for a little bit of something from the umpires, but Galan picks it up here now. Tries to take it away, but it's going to be Colombres. Spoils his play, takes it forward, plays the backhand, looking to open it up here now for Nasser. Checks up, knows what he's got. There goes the first hooter. Checks up, does Nasser. Goes with the big neck shot here, trying to cover it. There was BHANSALI, and it looks like Rishi's going to allow that one just to go out over the back line. And that there will end chukker number 2, with the score being 4.5 goals is SARISSA. Ghantoot unable to score during that chukker. The two teams will leave the field of play here now to quickly change, and our viewers from Polo line can see some adverts and some messages from our sponsors.
Whether it's your first time here or on a returning flight, we at BP are committed to creating a pleasant experience for you through our new COVID-19 screening process here in KLIA. As soon as you arrive, please proceed towards the BP Health Screening Lounge.
While you proceed to walk past a thermal scanner, which scans all arriving passengers. Test our COVID-19 swab test online from your home country. Please proceed to the self-registration kiosk to process your e-vouchers. If you have not yet purchased the swab test, do not worry, as our friendly BP registration staff will assist you with the process.
After registering, take a seat and relax at a world-class design lounge while you wait for your COVID-19 swab test.
Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals will be there to support you through the entire process. Our screening facility is also equipped with a state-of-the-art on-site COVID-19 lab to ensure a quick turnaround time and the release of the test result.
And that's it!
Here at BP, we hope that you have a pleasant experience with us throughout this process. Till we meet again next time, from everyone here at BP, take care and stay safe.
So welcome back here to Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club for field number 2 for our first match of the trifecta here today between SARISSA and the home team Ghantoot. 4.5 it is to SARISSA BHANSALI. 4 goals to Ghantoot. Ghantoot unable to convert any goals in chukker number 2. Sure, there might have been a little bit of a team chat there in their camp at half-time. And let's see what they can do here in chukker number 3. The umpire's just giving them all a little bit of a chivvy along. We do have 3 matches here this afternoon. We're just waiting for Yesian to join his team, and then we get it back underway once more. Here comes Yesian Chanel. So players call for Alejandro Galan and SARISSA to bring into play. Takes out wide. Clever play out there for Kian. Kian goes with one-time play, looking to unleash Rishi, but Rishi's just being beaten to that ball there by Nasser. Backhand intercepted well there by Juju, taking the hook from Galan, but the backhand from Ali Almiri passes up here, linking well together for Yusuf Bindismal, but he gets hooked off out of it by Kian. He takes control of the play here now, looks to turn this one away from Yusuf, does Kian out towards the boards where he was just a few moments ago, but this time he has Yusuf Bindismal putting the pressure on. Looks to try and pick this ball up on the near side, but Colombres in there grubbing away, trying to find this ball. Looks like it's going to tries to come away with it. Does Yusuf, but now it's left there for Colombres. Juju drives this one out the front to the unmarked Ali Almiri. Almiri's been allowed loose, and this is very dangerous indeed here. He takes it on the stick side once more, and taps this one away towards the goal. But, oh, he overshoots that one there, and it's going to be Galan to clear it away from the teeth of the goal now. Try to get Yeshin onto it, but quickly getting over to that one there was Colombres. It's turning, can't come back on it. Yes, he's able to come back onto that one there was Colombres. Cuts this one into towards the middle of the field here. The one-time play for the well-positioned Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf's looking to stick and ball this one, and he does so beautifully and makes it look very easy indeed. Yusuf bin Dismal scoring goal number 5 for Ghantoot. Good play there by Colombres. Took the man, managed to get round the corner there and take the ball with him, and then a good pass up to the well-positioned Yusuf bin Dismal to finish it off. So the two teams will come close to us here on the commentary and filming side. For umpire Dixon to bowl this into play. Ali Almiri at the front of the line out. Ball into play it comes. Coming for that one there is Yesian. Showed a little bit too much that one there for Ali. Ali plays the backhand, trying to come onto this. Oh, and we have an interesting blow of the whistle there. Yusuf thinking, what? No, afraid to say, Yusuf, I do believe you might have been at somewhat of an angle, and it's just been, you can just see on the replay there. Afraid not sure quite where Yusuf was coming from. So we have a spot penalty here now in favour of SARISSA. Ali Ghantoot. Goes a driving shot here, looking to get that one up there for Kian. Gets it to Kian. Kian takes it away there from bin Dismal. Bin Dismal, his new best friend out here this afternoon. That's evidently his job. And the tail backhand throws that one back into the danger zone. But Ali Almiri gets onto it first. Plays an acute backhand up the field. And Juju Colombres reads that one well. No, in fact, it's not. It is Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser, he's got Yusuf up front. Nasser going up on this one. A good driving shot by him. Kian's got both of them to try to cover, but it is going to be Yusuf to come onto this one here once again. Look at just a stick and ball. He overcooks that one a little bit. Can he get into it? Couldn't quite pick that one up cleanly. Could any of the players on that one? It's now left on the back line for Ali Ghantoot. Ali sends this one out into the open play, but yet again, there's just white shirts all over this ball this afternoon, and Ali Almiri puts that one underneath the tail. For Nasser, goes with a long-range shot, and it looks like that one's going to drift out to the right-hand side. Didn't quite get over that one quite enough. Need a little bit more angle. So the ball's on the back line here now for Ali Ghantoot. Number 4 there for SARISSA to bring into play. Ali now marking him. Drives this one up here now. Gets ricochets off the pony. Goes wide out there for Ali to play the backhand. Back in he comes. Well read by Kian. Kian picks it up, but trying to get onto it is Almiri. We get a whistle on the play. Wasn't quite straight. You can see on the replay here now. As Kian cleverly just puts a bit of angle on that one there. Good peripheral view, knowing where the opposition players were. Drawing Ali Almiri into it, so Ghantoot has a penalty 5. From the spot, drives this one up forward, but it doesn't quite get there to Rishi. Marked off out of it by Nasser. Good tail shot by him. Colombres comes in, drives this one forward. It looks like that one's going to get as far as Ali. Pops off the pony. Couldn't get onto it. Got out nor Almiri. And it's going to be Colombres. Colombres coming forward here now. In comes Rishi to put the pressure on him. Looks to push forward once again. Does so. Looks to come up to it. Ghantoot just interfering with him slightly there and coming under the swing, but there's nothing going to stop the man here this afternoon. Oscar Colombres for goal number 6 there. You can just see here on the replay, he has to sit and wait and comes forward. Ghantoot comes in, just has to avoid any hook or interference with that play and just finishes it off nicely for Oscar Colombres. And the umpires come back to the middle of the field. We'll get a whistle on the players. The two teams leave to quickly change ponies to get checker number 3 back underway once more. So we have much more of a game on our hands this time. At the beginning of this chukker, it was 4 to 4.5. And now we have 6 goals to 4.5. Ghantoot unable to score in the previous chukker. And so far, it's SARISSA who have been unable to score in this chukker so far. But we still have 3:17 on the clock. And we just see a view there of Kian coming back out of the field, looking to have a quick little stick and ball. So we have the two teams coming back out here now. Just waiting on Yusuf bin Ismail. Looking for a big rest of this chukker from Rishi Bhansali. Jason Dixon lines the two teams up here now. Ball into play, stuck in the middle, comes out there for Colombres. Colombres, no it isn't, it's Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser just gets it picked away from him there by Ali Golan, but he leaves that one behind for Nasser to come and tidy up once more. Goes to the next shot, under the neck it goes. Running onto this one here well is bin Ismail. Bin Ismail looks to play the next shot, didn't got a little bit too much angle, not quite the distance, but Nasser's read it well and comes onto it. He gets hooked off out of that play, but we get a whistle on the play. Ali Golan was coming on into that, then I think he realised that he had Nasser coming in behind, which we can surely see on the replay. Trying to get back onto that ball, but as he did, he just interfered with the right of way of Nasser Al-Shamsi coming through. So we'll have a penalty in favour of Ghantoot from the 30-yard line for a penalty 2. Being teed up there by Juju Colombres. A rather stunning dark brown pony. Juju just jogging up to this one nice and casually and brings the pony back down to the walk. Goes with the driving shot and drills this one in, but as he does, he pushes it wide, went with a big full swing when all it has to go is 30 yards, and wide it is. So the score remains the same, 6 goals to Ghantoot, 4.5 SARISSA. Golan looking to mount attack here from his own back line. Brings it forward. Gets it up here now for Rishi, but slipping in front of him there is Shamsi, reading it well. A lot of experience from Nasser Al-Shamsi. Looks to make the turning play, avoids the hook, times that perfectly, comes round once more, looking to drive this one up here. He knows he's got Yusuf in front. He's going to go by himself on this one here is Nasser. Nasser Al-Shamsi dribbling this one all the way home, sticking balls it in, but it looks like he's pushed it wide, and wide it goes. Out over the back line. So a lucky let-off there for SARISSA. Golan brings the ball into play, waiting for there. Almiri goes on the neck. Looking for Kian. Kian, one-time play, looking to spread this, but he gets a little bit too much on that one there. For Rishi in the backhand, comes in by Juju, and it looks like he's got hold of that one well, and out over the boards it goes. So therefore, we'll have a free hit here. Now, did that come off the pony of Rishi's? It looks like we're going to get a free hit in favour of SARISSA. Not wasting any time, Golan spreads the ball up the field here for Rishi once more, but you see Colombres sends this one back into the throws once more, back onto it first, but it's going to be Kian to send this one up forward here now for Golan. Golan coming forward here. Golan coming forward towards goal. Golan head down, concentrating, settles down onto that one there and puts it in towards the goal, and through the goals it goes. Taking the score now, 5.5 to SARISSA Bhansali. 6 goals to Ghantoot, a minute and change left on the clock. You can see the ball was passed up well, and Ali Golan just got it bit between his teeth. That's nice pass there by Kian. Golan onto that one there. Just had to straighten himself up a little bit and flick that one away. Making it 5.5 goals it is to SARISSA. 6 goals to Ghantoot, and back into play once more it is for Kian. Up onto play, flicks that one forward. We stopped by Juju. Golan comes in, tries to spoil his play, but Colombres retains possession. Goes for the driving shot here this time, sends it up over the top, looking to find Yusuf. Yusuf takes the ball forward, tries to take the bouncing ball, couldn't quite control it, but it's Almiri coming onto a stick side, near side, just lost sight of that one there, but Colombres comes in, and Colombres just taps that one away. The first 2 has gone, so that there will end chukker number 3, with the score being 7 goals to Ghantoot, 5.5 to SARISSA Bhansali. Every time Bhansali come back, Ghantoot come back with an answer. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens in the 4th and final chukker after a few messages and adverts from our sponsors on Polo Line.
Vamos, agradecer. Participar deste evento seja maravilhoso.
Back in the play it is. Nasser Al-Shamsi coming away with this one here, getting chucker number 4 underway. Opening it up there for Yusuf. Yusuf gets hooked out of it well there by BHANSALI. Ridden off out of it. There is Kian by... I think that was Ali Almiri. Yes, it was. And the backhand comes in for Yesyan Chanal. Yesyan looking to come over halfway. Good strike by Yesyan. Looks over his shoulder to see where Colombres is. Colombres just in behind him here now. Yusuf bin Dismal looking after Kian. He's looking to take this one coast to coast here now. Yesyan looking for that next shot. No, and he couldn't quite get it. He collects the goalpost as well and dismounts on the way. Commitment. We like it a lot, but it looks like he just might be smarting a little bit out of that one there. Hopefully he's all right. You can just see on the replay. And there's a Yesyan back on his feet again. Good commitment there by him there. Just take a little bit of a pause. You can see here he comes well from well within his own half, goes onto this one here, looks for that next shot, tries to get it over into it, but just ran out of space and time and decided to peel away from it and then collected the goalpost. It looks like he's just mounting up again now. Been buying a bit of real estate here down in Abu Dhabi. Yesyan Chanal. Mounted back up there is Yesyan. The other team members just waiting. It looks like we have Yusuf just quickly changed ponies, taking opportunity of this pause. So the opposition, Ghantoot, just checking it's all right. Round of applause there. Good, well done there, Yesyan. Thank you, Polo Line. So Colombres to bring it back in for Ghantoot here now, and the score remains the same, 5.5 to 7 in favour of Ghantoot. Flicks this one out towards us, and the Sheikhs here on field number 2 for Ali Almiri trying to get onto his Yusuf. He'll try and get onto that on the near side. Backhand comes in by Rishi, intercepted well there by Nasser Al-Shamsi. Shamsi trying to get away there from King. Goes with a big neck shot, leans a long way forward and gets a good crack at that one there, but it looks like it's going to go a little bit wide. And Rishi just follows this one out over the back line. Taking the ball so they retain possession to mount an attack. Once more from their own back line is SARISSA BHANSALI. Players call Ali, not wasting any time, knowing they have to get a move on here. They've got a couple of goals to score. Unanswered, hopefully for them, for Ghantoot. Ghantoot looking to keep control, and back in this end, it is going to be Yusuf. Plays a backhand, well picked out and plucked out of the air there by Kian. Trying to get onto it is Yusuf once more on the near side in front of Kian. Kian looking for something, thinking he was impeded on that play, but the umpire's whistle is silent. But this time we get a whistle on the play as Yusuf starts to come down the boards. Yusuf turns the play, comes back down the boards, and as he does, finds his way impeded. But we have a spot penalty here because he was unable to make that turn. It's going to be Kian to bring it in for SARISSA. Taps it once, goes for the driving shot, looking to get this up the front door, but there's too many white shirts there for Rishi to get onto, and it's this man, Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser playing well here this afternoon as ever. Strikes this one well up the field it goes for Yusuf bin Dismal. Yusuf, unfortunately, couldn't get what he was looking for out of that one there. But Nasser's in to help him once more. Goes to the reverse neck shot, couldn't get hold of it, trying to flick it forward. There is Ali Almiri, but it's only as far as Kian. Kian for SARISSA, looking at his teammates to get up forward. Drills this one up forward here now for Ali. But it is going to be, once more, Colombres closing the back door for Ghantoot on SARISSA. Kian, there with Yusuf. Kian avoids the hook. And the steal by Yusuf. Looks over his shoulder, see where his man is. Drives it up forward once again. Lobs this one up. The one just placed that so beautifully. It unfortunately came off the pony of Rishi's, and swooping onto it was Nasser once more. But it's going to, once again, it gets sent forward. Couldn't get hold of it. The ball's been left there. Trying to get onto that one is Yusuf. And as he does, he just comes in front of Kian Hall. And they just lost sight of the play a little bit in that one there. And we just see it on the replay that unfortunately Yusuf was wrong on that play, and the ball's now being teed up by Kian for a penalty two, a 30-yard penalty for SARISSA. And it looks like we have Rishi to take this one here now. Just walks up to this one. Nice little gentle swing and puts this one straight through the goals. That's how it's done by Rishi BHANSALI. Taking the score now. 7 goals to Ghantoot. 6.5 to SARISSA. Only half a goal in this match here now. That's what SARISSA were looking for, but now they're going to have to keep Ghantoot out. And the ball gets bowled into play once again by umpire Dixon. It's Ali Almiri passes it up, trying to get that one up there for Yusuf. Yusuf pulls this one forward and goes goalward bound here now. Yusuf looking for the next shot in towards goal, goes with that one, but unfortunately collects a leg on the way. He leaves it now for Colombres, who just scoops that one underneath the neck, and underneath the neck it goes. The goal judge is a little concerned, and it goes wide. Just not enough room for him there to pick up the pieces for Colombres, and wide it goes. And we'll just have a quick break here now for the players to quickly change ponies. Looks like Ali is going to stay on Alejandro, who's mounted on. As Ghantoot retire to the other end of the field. Back to their camp to change. Kian also back on the field nice and promptly. So after this match, we'll have on this field again, we'll have Ancora from up there in Dubai. Now, third match this afternoon, we'll have Abu Dhabi and Bin Drai. Bin Drai having had 2 wins so far. Looking very strong indeed in this tournament. Goki Duggan and 3 Bin Drai brothers. So teams coming back out on the field here now, just waiting for Ali Almiri. The ball's placed on the back line here now for SARISSA's Alejandro Golan to bring back into play. Players call by umpire Dixon. Golan brings it in here now. Goes with a good shot here and sends this one out the front door, but there's nobody home but a swarm of white shirts. And first onto it there is Juju. Colombres makes a turn. Nasser looking after Rishi, giving Colombres space and time. A great luxury that he loves to have. And there it is. The ball gets drilled up forward here now. It looks like that one's going goal bound. Ali Almiri looking to finish this one off. And he goes with a driving shot with a one-time play under the neck. And through the goals it is. Getting themselves back into the comfort zone again for Ghantoot. 8 goals it is to Ghantoot. 6.5 to SARISSA. With some 3 minutes left to play here in Shaka number 4. Line them up here now. Team's been well disciplined about having a gap. Bowls that ball in, gets stuck in the line out, comes off with it Chanel, but it's going to be Nasser onto that one first. Looks over his shoulder to see where Golan is, because he knows he was going to be there. Comes up to it here now. Golan looks like the stealing play, takes the hook, leaves the ball now for Colombres. Colombres. Nice play by him, sensibly putting that now into some nice open space for Nasser to run onto. Kian there, marking him. Pushes it there underneath Kian and giving Kian the opportunity to pick this play up here now. Comes away with it, does Kian. Looks to try and come inside of Nasser, does so. Couldn't quite control the ball in the air there, and he just gets squeezed off out of it there by Yusuf bin Dismal. The backhand comes in there by Rishi, but it's only as far as Nasser Shamsi flings this one back into play once more. But first onto it's going to be Rishi. Rishi leaves it now for Kian. He in turn gets his pocket picked there by Yusuf. Takes it forward, takes the backhand, gets the angle, comes off Kian. Looking to come onto it is Hall. Kian Hall. Cuts back inside of Yusuf. Drives this one up forward here now for Rishi, but a little bit too much on it there. It's well covered once again by Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser comes inside the players. In comes Golan between the two. Vantage played on that one there and sent up now by Nasser. Met on the bounce by Kian. Might have seen his life just flash before him as he sees a number of players coming towards him as he takes control of the play and drives this one forward once again, but it's only as far as Colombres. Tries to get the interception there, does Kian from Colombres' backhand, but it's going to be Rishi. Rishi onto this one here now. Goes on the net, comes off the pony, but it's going to be Kian to come back and pick up the spoils. Drives this one up forward, up the front door, looking there for Golan. Golan looking to come onto it, but yet again it's that man well placed. Is Colombres, plays the near side tail shot there. Anticipated well by Kian. Kian takes the man, but unfortunately he does, gets his play spoilt, but it's going to be left for Nasser. Nasser drives it up forward once again, but only as far as Kian collects the ball and makes a turning play. Looks to straighten himself up and leaves it now for Golan. Ali taps it forward, slipping in behind is... And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The hooter goes before Kian can make a shot at goal with the final score being Ghantoot running out the winners. 8 goals to Ghantoot, 6.5 to SARISSA BHANSALI. And we'll just have a quick little look at the progression of the match. And in fact, in that first chukker, Ghantoot scoring 4 goals to only 1 goal being scored by SARISSA. They had 1.5 goal on handicap to start with. Ghantoot unable to score in chukker number 2. A much better chukker from SARISSA, managing to score 2 goals. And now it looks like we had a foul, so we are going to take the penalty. The umpires have overruled that there. But we have in the third chukker, Ghantoot managed to score 3 goals to only to the 1 of SARISSA. 7 goals to 5.5 of SARISSA. But now we do have a penalty here now in favour of SARISSA, which the whistle having gone just before the hooter. So we'll take the goal to be... And it's going to be Rishi to take the penalty 3. He drives this one in towards the goal, but out comes Ali Amiri to try and stop it, and stop it he does. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, that there will finally be the end of the match. With the final score, as I said, running out 8 goals to 6.5. Ghantoot over SARISSA. And as I was saying, in the fourth chukker, SARISSA having the better chukker, 2 goals to 1. But it wasn't quite enough to get themselves for the victory. It was Ghantoot, 8 goals, SARISSA, 6.5. And now we have a view of some of the best goals here now. This was Yusuf bin Dismal. Just tapped this one quietly, nicely, just corrected the angle up and just tapped that one away. Lovely, confident goal there by Yusuf. And here we have Rishi coming in. An amazing goal there by Rishi. He just put that one into the danger zone. Comes up to it once more with a nice... And here we go once again. This time we have Kian coming back on this one here. Coming down to cut the corner. That was one of the first goals by... In fact, it was the first goal for SARISSA. He took the shorter line, did Juju, but it was just a little bit too little, too late. But turning onto it here now was Golan on Dos Lunas. Goes with a one-time shot from about 80 yards out and put that one straight through the goals. And here we had, oh yes, this was usually had to work for this one pretty hard. He had a lot of traffic in front. Ali tried to get hold of him, but nope, there was no stopping Colombres. And this one here yet again. Ali Golan coming forward up onto this one once again. Ali taps it away beautifully there for SARISSA. think that will be our highlights. I believe we've heard that it's going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi who will come up with the MVP. Had an absolute blinder today, making Juju's job very easy indeed by always being there to help him out and support him. And there we are, a good view of the Ghantoot team. Very content indeed they should be with a solid victory. Good afternoon, Ali. And now we'll go to a few stats of the match to see how it played out. Field goals. All the field goals scored by Ghantoot from the field. SARISSA scoring 4. Throw-ins certainly had control of that. The Ghantoot 8-3. Fouls committed. 4 by Ghantoot. Only 1 by SARISSA. SARISSA playing a much cleaner game. And then we have the no yellow cards. 1 penalty. 1 goal for SARISSA. And no safety penalties. So it all comes out in there. The throw-ins were well controlled by Ghantoot. They really do need to tighten up their fouls. But at the end of the day, they run out the winners over SARISSA. 8 goals to Ghantoot, 6.5 to SARISSA. And here we are there with Nasser Al-Shamsi down there. A quick little interview. Certainly played extremely well again today. Very solid player indeed. A homegrown player here in the UAE at Ghantoot in Abu Dhabi. Thank you very much indeed, Nasser. Well done. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just see our sponsors up there from Polo Line. And for myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, we will be back with you in about half an hour for our second match.